Good morning, this is Chef Andros from Nicosia, Cyprus. Today we will make baklava, and we will be needing filo, which I will show you in 1 minute. We will be needing some vegetable shortening and goat and sheep's butter. Also some cooking oil. We will be needing pistachios, almonds and walnuts. Now, first of all, I will prepare my syrup and put it onto the stove, so that by the time I will finish with my baklava, the syrup will be ready. And and the ingredients for the quantity I will make. So for the half a kilogram of filo I have available, I put into my casserole 5 cups of sugar and 2 cups of water. I want to make a very heavy, a very thick syrup for my baklava. And into the casserole I put a couple of cinnamon sticks. I put the rind of 1 lemon, and I will be adding some orange blossoms water, a little bit like that, and pure rose water, another spoon of that. So my syrup is ready to go on the stove to make a heavy syrup. So this is it, it goes away. Now, as I told you before, I will be using an aluminium tray. This measures 22 by 30 centimeters, and it will just be enough for my baklava. And my filo is weighing half kilogram. So this is my baking tray I will be working on, and here is my filo, and I counted before. It is about 30 pastry leaves. Now we will make a very brief lesson in Greek. So this is a leaf, okay? A leaf in Greek is philo. So I have written philo in Greek, and I have written philo the correct way as you should pronounce it in English. So I will not mention anything wrong. I'm just telling you the correct word for leaf, which is philo, and it is pronounced like that. So what we are using, our basic ingredient to make baklava, is the pastry leaf. So this is it. This is our pastry leaf, which I bought from the supermarket, and I will start straight away making my baklava. Now I oiled like that my baking dish, and I am inserting the first filo, which I want to have hanging outside, because what I want to do, I want to make something like a parcel. So very few splashes of oil, and I put my second filo which will go on the opposite direction, like that, and still it will be hanging from outside the baking dish, because then I want to fold it inside and make something like a parcel. In the meantime, this is my vegetable shortening, in which I added some sheep and goats butter. Very little of this, because I want my baklava to smell like it smells in the Middle East. So I will add this to my oil. So there are 3 ingredients in here. It's the vegetable shortening, it's the goats and sheep's butter, and also some sunflower oil. And I will be adding a little bit to my dish. So finally, I will place about 8 of these phyllo pastry leaves below, before I put my first ingredient, which are the almonds. So this one I will put it on this side. Again, I let it hanging on the outside, because I want to create something like a parcel. And I will take another phyllo. So phyllo is the leaf pastry. So this one goes to this direction, and a few splashes of oil. We are using these splashes of oil so that our pastry leaves, so that they stick together and they don't move. So we have put so far 4 phyllos. We will be adding about 8. So this is another one. I fold it in the middle, because it occupies most of the basis of my baking dish. And I will put another one like this. I will fold it like that, because the crust below, it has to be a little bit thicker than the rest of the layers. So this layer, it has to be a little bit thick. So I will add another phyllo. Actually, this one is double, which is okay, but I will put them one by one. So this one, it will be hanging also from the outside like this, and this one will be hanging from the outside on this side like that. And I will put one last phyllo below, before I add my almonds. Okay, so this goes in the middle like that, and at this point I will put inside all of my almonds. So this is 1 cup of almonds. I will put everything inside, and I will spread it. I did not add any sugar or any cinnamon to it. I want to really have the smell of my butter and the nuts. So I don't want to add any cinnamon to my nuts, so that the final taste will be the taste of the nuts and the butter. So I will continue putting some phyllo inside, some splashes of butter, and the oil. It already smells very nice So all of my fillos I will be folding in the middle. This one is double, which is okay. I will put it like that. Very little oil, like that. And I will fold it. Okay. And I will add another double fillo. This time it will be touching on this side because we want it to be we want it to have the same thickness all around. Some butter, and another fillo goes in. Okay, I fold it in the middle. It covers most of my baking dish. Very little oil in every layer, and this is going to be the last fillo before I put a new filling. And right now I will add all of my walnuts. This is 1 cup of walnuts, which I will spread them onto the baking dish like that. Again, I told you that we don't use any cinnamon because I want the aroma of the nuts into my baklava. Now, what we do next, I will fold another fillo and put it there, like that. Some splashes of oil, and another fillo goes in. In the meantime, I am baking my vasilopita in the oven. So when the vasilopita is ready, I will take it out and put this into the oven. So I will place another double fillo in the middle, and what I will do next, like this, what I will do next, I will add most of my pistachios and leave a few behind so that I will decorate on top. So again, I will spread them evenly in all the baking dish like that. And I start laying more fillo into my baking dish. On the one side, some splashes of oil, like that. So this is a mixture of 3 different oils. Some more fillo goes in, like that. And at this point, I am ready to create my parcel. So I will turn inside all of the fillo that it was outside of the pan, like this. Now the reason that I created a parcel is because when I put the syrup, oh, my pie is very nice, it's getting cooked, but it still needs some more time. So I continue with my baklava, some more oil so that my fillo is sticking. Okay, so I am putting the last pastry leaves into my baking dish. Like this. I will take another one and put it on the other side, like that, and I am folding the leaves, the pastry leaves inside, like this and like this. A few splashes of butter, and I am pressing with my brush so that it will look like a parcel. Okay, I am left with the last three fillo pastries, and we are going towards the end. Like this and like this. So we are getting prepared for the festivities of the new year, hoping that the new year 2017 will be better than the year of 2016, hoping that we have peace around the world. Okay, so these are the last two of my leaves. I will cut them precisely. I will use a knife and cut it precisely. But first of all, I will insert this in the middle. I will brush it with oil. Okay. Watch what I'm doing with the brush. I am pushing all the leaves, all the pastry leaves around, and indeed we have a parcel, and this is the last of the leaves, and I will brush it, and I am about to score, to cut my baklava in pieces. So as you can see, it needed a lot of oil. I am sure it is a lot of calories, but so what I will do now, I will decide how many strips I will make, and I think I will make 6 strips. So what I start doing is scoring with my knife, like that, like that, and like that. So 6 strips of baklava. Now I will go deeper and cut most of the fillo. I don't cut it all the way through. I leave a few joints, and of course when it is cooked I will be using a knife again and cut it before serving, but you will be able to see the shape of the baklava. And now I can go diagonally like that. Like that. So I am cutting my baklava like that. So what I will do now, I will put my baklava into the oven. Hopefully the vasilopita is ready. So I will put some more of this butter on top. It doesn't need all of it. I had some more. So when I cook it, it will be nice and golden. Then I will add the syrup, but I will be back for that. For the moment, let's have a look what is happening in the oven. An old pastry chef many years ago, he told me that on the baklava we add a few drops of orange blossom water because it will smell better. So this one goes into the oven. This is my vasilopita. It's not done yet, but I will show you later. So this is Chef Andros Pyliotis. I will be back with you later to show you how the baklava has progressed in the oven and how to decorate the vasilopita. So for the moment, bye bye. I will be back with you later. Thank you very much.